Hey guys, this is Tech Freddy, and I wanted to talk about phones of 10 years ago, from back in the day, and phones that stood out to people who are looking for phones with special features, like this Nokia N97 Mini. You had also a bigger version that was the N97, but they were almost the same. So I have the Mini here, and it was for 10 years ago. It came out in 2009 with a 3.2-inch display. It has I believe 360 by 640 pixels and a 5 megapixel camera with autofocus, Carl Zeiss lens, lens, very good camera. For back in the day, it was how do you say, high end, and it was it was good for back in the day, because people were like, yeah, 5 megapixels, that's enough to look on the display of my PC or Macintosh, what was back in the day, to see their pictures or whatever. And with these phones back in the day, in the box you get TV cables, AV cables, so that you can hook them up to your TV and look at that on that way. And it had, for its size like this, it had a big battery. It had a 1200 milliamp hour battery, and you could use this phone with Symbian OS for when I used it back in the day. I can use it for maybe 2 days, 2 days easy, with a 1200 milliamp hour battery. Nowadays, with an Android phone or an iPhone, you cannot get it within 1 day or half a day if you're a heavy user. Yeah, back in the day we didn't have all those apps like gaming or whatever, what we had on these type of phones, maybe Tetris or whatever. Those types of games not that demanding, I know, but this was back in the day, was the shit, with his full size keyboard, QWERTY keyboard, and all the numbers and everything. You had your dial pad here, 0 to 1, and that was back in the day. Was this easy to have, to text on? And if you can see, like, so small, and with a full size keyboard, and with 1200 milliamp hour battery, and also stereo speakers. I'll let you listen, because the speakers are right there and right there. Stereo speakers on a phone this small. This is it. And you had your Wi-Fi and everything. You had your TV out, voice commands. You had Word, Excel, and everything on it. And now you don't have that on most of the new phones. You have to download an app and this and that. I know Symbian also had an app store and this and that, but for its time, this was a very good phone. If you remember 2009, if you're like me, an 80s child, then you know how the phones were back in the day, because I know the time that we had this. This was also a phone that I used back in the day when I was a kid, and I've used the hell out of this thing. And then I had also this one, the N8, was miles better than this one, because this was all touchscreen. But I also had this one, the E72, but I'll do separate videos on that one. And this one was a luxury phone that I had. like this, with its own stand and everything. And then this one was my favorite, the E52. The best T9 phone I ever had, the best one, because it was this thin. Look at the difference. Maybe two E52s can fit in this Nokia N97 mini. But if you look at the size, they're almost the same in height. But this phone had the best T9 keys ever. But that's not the video for today. The video for today is about this phone when it came out in 2009. And if you can see this, you had your Facebook, your emails and everything. You had navigation, GPS, and everything you had on it, a movie player. And with the keypad, it was just a machine to type on, to text on, you know. When you texted with this to someone else who had maybe this type of phone, you know, you had to type if you wanted to say hello, 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. You know, it was way longer, but with keys like this, you like hello, hello, like that. You were way faster. And that was back in the day. You had we were text crazy, you know. Flipped it and then sorry, pardon me for that, but you had that type of how do you say, ability to flip it open and then write whatever you want and very quickly, like all the people who liked Blackberries back in the day and phones with physical keyboards like Blackberry did like this. And this is also fast, you know. But if you was somebody who didn't want to see the keys but you wanted to have them like this, it's easy. Like this, flip, open, and you have your keys. And if you didn't need it to have the keys, you also had a dialer like this. So you had the option. And with the stereo speakers, I'll let you listen to it.
And your cheeks so soft, there is nothing for me but to love you. And the way you look tonight.
And Frank Sinatra was my thing back in the day. But that was nice, and with 5 megapixels, you had a great camera experience also, and dual flash and everything, and an f2.8 to 5.4 lens. That was a real good aperture for back in the day, and you press the button and then it was open. So, tell me what you think, and hope to hear from you the next time. Liked it, subscribe it, and see you the next time.